Yo, what up, man? We got your boy Juice in the building. What up?
What's happening with you, bro?
Hey, man, bro, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Goddamn, your hat and grown and shit. You done got skinny and shit.
Trying to do a little something, man. You know, level up a little bit.
Hey, man, I see you got this gallon of water right here.
Yeah. Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay healthy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's too much we can cuss on here, right?
Yo, you do. Hey, bro, ain't no filter, ain't no cap, ain't no limits.
It's a lot of bullshit they put in a lot of stuff out here. And this may not be the best, but keeping myself hydrated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, man, cause you know what? I don't know how long you been on this journey doing this, but you know what I'm saying? I take my hat out to you, bro, cause every time I see you, like you just finished working out or you got a jug of water with you.
Right.
So,
you know, I mean, you know, just I done had a long journey from where I was, and I just want to continue to gotta stay consistent with it. I want to continue to do it. You feel me? So, yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's inspiration though, man.
For sure, most definitely.
Hey, so how did you get the name Juice Gotti?
Actually, at first it was just Juice. When I was in high school, I had like a fro back in the day, like Webby. Everybody was getting like the little Webby shits, you know. So I cut my shit down, and I got the little, I got the Juice fade. But back then I was a lot chunkier when I played football, so niggas was like I look like Steel from Juice. You feel me? So when I actually went and did my first song later that year, I just went on that bitch and said Juice, and it just stuck. But the Gotti part came from Kenneth said, we did a video a couple years ago. He was just like, shit, nigga, yo, it was my Facebook name. And I kind of came up with that myself, but he was like, nigga, use that Gotti part, it go together. Yeah. You feel me? So I just started with it.
So how did you get into like production, man, and making beats and shit?
I had a cat I was working with, Scott Sauce, but actually the first person that actually helped me make my beats was Flow Beats. Shout out to bro. You feel me?
That's crazy. I just had him on her like
word.
about a week ago.
Yeah, man, that's my dog, bro. Being honest, it was niggas holding their nuts on me with these beats now. Cause I'm an artist too, right? So a lot of niggas was kind of holding their nuts on me when I was trying to come in and get certain things. So I said, fuck it, I learn how to do this shit myself, and I'll make my shit better than y'all shit. And you know, I had Flow right there on demand, and he kind of taught me, you know, the ropes around the mastering and all the logistics of it. So, yeah, you know, and I just been on go since then.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Cause I just had him on here like 2 weeks ago.
Word.
But just show you goddamn, hey, how God works.
Right, the nigga working too. Shout out to bro.
Yeah. So, do you have like your own production team, or you got other producers that you work with?
I got a couple of cats I've been working with. I got my own LLC, Everyday Hustle 247 Music Group. That's my company right now, and I'm trying to make it more of a media group, not just productions. I got maybe 2 or 3 producers I've been talking to about joining. I got other cats in the background. I got a photographer. I'm trying to really build to where we a one-stop shop ourselves. You know, and have our own thing to where I don't got to go outside of the circle to be dealing with a whole bunch of random niggas for random, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got a couple of cats. I got a young cat named Lil Peso. That nigga, he a producer, so be on the lookout for him, but just really building right now.
All right, okay. I see.
Right.
Hey, so how would you describe your production? Or, you know what I'm saying, I put it like this, how would you describe your production as far as with beats and your artist side?
Production wise, you know, I'm not gonna lie. In the last maybe 8 months, I've had a little influence on that LaMarcus J. Barriato, that TLE Cinco, that with them heavy tom, doom doom doom, that kind of sound. But overall, it's just versatile. I always tell artists I work with, like, you let me know if you got a song on the radio that you like the percussion. If you got a certain artist that you like his type of beats, I'm versatile. I work with you. You feel me? I want you to feel comfortable with what you pay for. You feel me? So, I mean, I'm versatile. I can do a lot of different things, and as an artist, I probably sound a little different than most of the cats, you know, in Birmingham or you know 205. But I got my own little style. I just come from my own place, you know.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, this shit, like, while you was talking, it was in the back of my head. So it's like, I know you was saying like how like you versatile and how you can goddamn make beats or whatever.
Right.
But so you really, like, when artists come to you, like, even I deal with it, you know what I'm saying? Could they be like, yo, I need a beat like this.
Right.
Or like that.
Right.
But don't sometimes you be like, man, damn, don't you just want some of my shit? You see what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, when it come to that, you know, a lot of niggas ain't really gonna gravitate your shit until somebody stamp your shit.
Yeah,
you know what
true,
I'm saying?
true.
And I gotta be humble enough to realize that, you know, you'll make your own type of thing, but then it won't catch on until somebody known doing it and niggas follow each other.
True.
So when you make your sound relevant,
But that's sad though. That's sad though, bro. That's sad. Yeah. Like that's some shit I be preaching all the time. Like, man, like niggas ain't really gonna. Cause I feel like, bro, like I feel like, say if you take like a Drake beat, just any type of Drake beat,
right?
But let's say you made it,
right?
You present it to an artist around here, they're gonna be like, man, it's great. Go to the next one,
right?
But it blow up. You see all these,
that beat that you got some
you see all these remixes and shit done to them. So it's like, man, you gotta. It's probably just me though. I don't know.
I call that gas. It's just a whole terminology of a whole bunch of just fake pressure. Like, and I always tell niggas, it's a shame, especially with black people, but you only get appreciated when you dead or rich. So in our community, so
yeah,
you know, but. I just tell everybody, bro, if you whatever you doing, keep working, bro. Ain't nobody gonna support you until the room filled up with dick riders. I hate to say it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you ain't lying though. You ain't like you spin real though.
Right.
Who are your top favorite artists
of all time? Or just
I would say mainstream and like in the city.
Of all time or just right now?
Just all time.
Wayne. You know Wayne. That's my favorite overall artist of all time. You know, but I think the greatest rapper of all time is Tupac. Greatest. But Wayne, Gucci. I grew up. I like Bone Thugs and Harmony when I used to listen to them when I was growing up. Honestly, I was inspired a lot by Future. His sound. You know, when I got a little older. Wiz. You know, I like Wiz. Just he can make music without talking about all the bullshit. But I like. You know, it's a lot of niggas I really like. I think Moneybagg Yo one of the hardest niggas out right now. Because he just. Hit.
Yeah.
But in the city, Consistent, right. Him, you know, and then I look at other niggas like Money Man, well, you can see niggas who ain't in no beef, they making money, they got their own investments, you feel me? But these niggas doing it their way. You ain't gotta have a radio song to be a rich nigga making moves, right? Yeah. But in the city, you know, obviously, Yavo probably the hardest nigga right now going up.
Yavo?
Yeah.
Man, that nigga be punching.
Right. You know, shout out to bro. Yavo.
I gotta get that nigga on here too.
Yeah, man. You know, shout out to Big Yavo. I fuck with Fat Boy Bootsy. He one of the hardest slept on niggas in my opinion. This just my opinion. That nigga fat.
You know what get me with him though? Like I done seen so many of these little lists, these rap lists, and I don't be knowing who be making these hoes. Like anybody can make them. But he, like, some of them he ain't never been on. Sometimes he be like the last. I'm like, bruh. Mm-hmm. But it just, you know what I'm saying? It's just me though.
I mean, with those lists, you know, I done ran across a couple of them. I don't really give it no attention because, like I said, I mean, just being honest with folks, like, if that's the pinnacle of what you're trying to do, be a top Birmingham rapper, you don't want to get out of here. Yeah. Like, you're not gonna never make no real money accomplishing anything, bro. True. Let the folks decide. Like Lil Baby said, let the folks decide who the greats is. True. You feel me? So, you know, if now Bootsy went to the sad part is if Bootsy went to the AMA, they list over that motherfucker. Then niggas will put him on the list.
Yeah. True.
Right? True. So, you know, I tell everybody to keep working. You know.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, bro, in a situation like that, bro, it's just best. Just had that tunnel vision to keep doing your thing.
For sure. You know.
Since we're speaking on like Birmingham, so how do you feel about the Birmingham music scene?
Just being frankly honest, it's going up harder than it ever been, and it ever has. A lot of niggas we take for granted on how many niggas done hit a million views and who having a lot of views right now and a lot of attention. But 5 years ago, you know, nigga, they was complaining because nobody could do nothing. You know, Northside. I mean, knocking that. Northside Weezy was probably the only nigga relatively.
For real, yeah.
Right
on the verge of like just taking off.
Right, and niggas over here complaining because they blaming cameramen, producers. I mean, niggas ain't looking at whatever. Now, a lot of these young niggas eating, bro. And I think we should just take a step back and just be like, you know, pat ourselves on the back because niggas is really eating around here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going up though, for sure.
How did you first get into music?
Well, you know, my mom always told me when I was young, I used to go around beating on shit and beatboxing and all that, you know. And my great uncle was a jazz musician, and he gave me a trumpet when I was like 5 or 6. And he used to always take me like on Tuesdays and Thursdays after school and go learn how to play it. So he always kind of taught me music, but I didn't know music theory because I was young. But as far as like rap, I always been a fan of rap, you know, growing up. But I guess I really didn't get into the music part until I was in high school, like actually. But I was writing songs like when Lil Wayne was doing all them. When he had his little run, I always go home and just write like little poems, but it wasn't like in song format. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, and then you know, like I said, when I finally got to the studio, it was just magic. I had wrote it and I had let my little partners hear it. They were like, "Boy, that shit fire, fuck nigga, go to." And my little partner had a studio, and from there it was just magic, bro. It was meant to be.
All right.
Right.
So look, hey man, look, what's your favorite restaurant?
Fast food is a period.
Just period. Overall.
Man,
Or if you want to do upscale and fast food, it's on you.
Favorite restaurant. I would probably have to go with I like Chinese buffets. You know, a buffet where you can get a whole bunch of different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? My favorite food is obviously chicken. You know what I'm saying? Chicken and rice, chicken Alfredo, fried chicken. I mean, I'm a nigga. You know, we tear that shit up. So.
I feel you on that chicken though, man. I'm the same way though.
Right.
That's like everybody the go to who I been interviewed. They say chicken. Them wings, man, hot lemon pepper, mild,
man,
tiki
half hot, half lemon pepper. Speaking of wings, man, you know they didn't drop some wing stops off in Birmingham, and them motherfuckers trash, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I'm sorry to hear. I thought there was some gas behind it, but yeah, you know.
Bro, like I went there one day, bro, and me and my girl, bro, like we spent like probably, I want to say 30 or 35 minutes or 40 minutes waiting on our food, bro, and then it wasn't even like hot. That shit was like lukewarm. I was like, bro.
Man, that shit, y'all, if y'all watching this shit is trash. I went to the one out on 280 and Hoover. You could take you at the Fast Food Seafood and get you some. And you wait for 2 minutes and have you got down about 5 trays, nigga. $20.
Hey, Wingstop, don't get mad at us now. We just giving you an honest opinion on what we think about what we experienced. So, hey.
Now, Buffalo Wild Wings, wing-wise, them niggas pretty good, but they be having them hard-ass fries. But, you know. Yeah.
All right. Hey, so look, what's your most embarrassing moment?
I was just thinking about that. Let me see. Most embarrassing moment. I remember I went to the bank. It was when I first started working. I went to the bank and this was maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and the little shawty who I had a crush on back in high school was in there. But she was like, I had seen her through the window. You feel me? And I remember I had my window down and shit kind of cracked. And I, you know, sometimes, you know, we periodically think to ourselves, like, you know, out loud. So I seen shawty through the window, and I'm talking about, you know, this was like when you had crushes on motherfuckers, goddamn. So I'm looking at shawty and shit, and I was like, oh shit, they go blah blah blah. And I remember cause she had took my you know how when they take, you know, they say, hi, my name is yada yada yada. And I looked over there, and I kind of, and your brain will tell you that's so and so before you even think about it. Like, oh shit. And I saw it, and it just kind of came out of my head subconsciously. And I remember it was a long ass silence, cause over the speaker, all them people back there can hear the shit. And I'm just like, and I remember she was just looking at me like, it was her eyes. It was just like she was just looking at me like, and she actually transferred the call to somebody else. And I was like, oh,
damn,
God.
Got to be more careful.
We all play the fuck up. We all fuck up, dog. So that's probably it, though. I don't really have too many embarrassing stuff.
Dang, man. Fuck that one up, man.
And the crazy part was, I seen her in Walmart last year after I left the gym, and she was like, I had slimmed down and shit, and she had puffed the fuck up. And she was telling me, she was like,
and that's how I be though.
Yeah.
For real, like, you see somebody like, you know what I'm saying, somebody you had a crush on, middle school, high school, like, dang, I wanna holler, and then they dish you and shit. Mm-hmm. Next thing that is all clawed up and puffy.
Yeah, dog.
Swelled up.
You know, just on the side note, a lot of these niggas gas them up where they feel like I don't have to put in no hard work. Yeah. I can get a nigga any kind of way I want to. But I seen Shawty, and I remember, like, I asked her, I said, where you just coming from? And I told her I just left the gym. She's like, I'm probably finna go work out in my complex. You know that on the spot line shit.
I hope she ain't watching that shit.
I mean, I ain't gonna put her name out, but if she is, so be it. Fuck it. But yeah, and it just goes to show you, like, if you stay on your focus and you grind and you focus on yourself and start putting effort in the shit that ain't putting effort back into you.
Say it again.
If you put your effort and your patience into things that are helping building you up, and
watch out there now.
You feel me? And start putting your effort and time in the shit that ain't helping you. You'll see a major difference.
Hey man, you got that juice, bro. That's why they call you juice, man. Trump account all day. So look, what is your overall goal?
Overall goal right now, I want to take care of my folks. I want to have generational wealth. I want to have financial freedom. Those two things are like go kind of hand in hand, but at the same time, you got to get to a point A to point B to point C. You can't just go to Z. And I want to have generational wealth. I'm not really focused on marriage or having kids right now because those can be distractions depending on who you lay down with. Because we get caught up in the nut before we think about logistics of it.
True.
But I want to have a continuous, consistent, income, and like having different ways. I want to keep learning. You know what I'm saying? And I guess when you learn, they can't lie to you. The more you learn, they can't lie to you about certain shit. They can't get over on you.
Yeah.
Right. And and I guess I can say, I want people to sit back and be like, we ain't got to do it the same way them niggas did it over there. It's a way to do it. It's a way to get out of here without goddamn putting our life on the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's somebody always watching you, no matter what you think. You may get one like on the post or some shit, but 1,000 niggas seen it.
True.
So, yeah.
You ain't lying with that.
Yeah, for sure.
What was the first hip hop song you fell in love with?
Man, shit. Man. It may be, cause I ain't on this type of shit, it may be cliche, or it may be, you know what I'm saying, whatever, but 50 Cent, How to Rob. That song is random, but it was just like that song just...
Was that on the Get Rich or Die Trying?
I think it was on one of the mixtapes, cause he used to drop hella mixtapes back in the day. And I remember like hearing that shit, it made me interested with, cause nigga ain't supposed to be really listening to that kind of shit then, but it's like, it made me want to go listen to more. And then like, I think the first person who I fell in love with rapping was Lil Wayne. When he was dropping the Carter and then the Carter 2, and then when he transformed to Weezy F, when he dropped the Dedication 2.
But bro, I tell you, that first Carter though. That first Carter.
Cause niggas was looking at Wayne like, driving like it hot, wobble wobble.
Yeah.
He came out, he was spitting.
Yeah, but see, I can tell you this though. My expectations when I hear niggas rap, bro, it don't matter what type of trend is going on. I kind of base what I expect based off their whole city.
Okay. Yeah.
Cause it comes up with the energy, the character, the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Just the originality. Like that's what I look for.
Wayne really, and that's why he's my favorite rapper, because at his peak, I think he was just as good as anybody who's ever touched a microphone.
Yeah. And
I feel like he set the standard, with a lot of different ways. That's why a lot of people, a nigga never do a versus battle with Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Only, that's a whole nother topic, but I mean,
if somebody could do it, who could you see being close?
Drake. But Drake probably. I mean, Wayne got shit for days. I mean, we got a lot of different music, but Wayne and Gucci suffer the same thing with his mixtape shit. Your best content is scattered out throughout mixtapes.
Yeah.
When we can go look at like Drake, and he did mixtapes, but I mean this nigga shit, everything he touched turned to fucking gold, literally gold or platinum. So, but I mean, if anybody could do it, I mean, he had to go against a heavyweight. Wayne a heavyweight. Jay-Z, Eminem. I mean, niggas in that kind of caliber. Wayne ain't no small fry.
Them albums, bro, they compressed. You can't really you got limitations when you do albums.
Yeah.
But the mixtapes, it's whatever.
Yeah. And yeah. So yeah, Drake, that'd be the only nigga that would break the internet. Wayne and Drake. Yeah.
Alright, so what producers do you fuck with in the city heaven?
Got a couple niggas I fuck with. You know, shout out to 88 Keys. A lot of them cats reached out to me this year. You know, collabing on beats and, you know what I'm saying, just showing love. You know, Michi, me and Michi go back. You know,
fucking producer, my business about
Michi. Right. I was fucking with bro when he was rapping. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's always, it ain't no fake shit gas because he hot now. You know what I'm saying? I been fucking with bro. Shout out to him. Let's shout out to Fiji. She did me and her collab on some beats. And she co-collab my outro for my last tape.
All right.
So,
that's what's up.
And it's a couple producers. I'm not really stretching my arms out too far, but I mean I fuck with who I fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my boy Mar, you know what I'm saying, kinda on the beat. You know, he me and him kind of do a lot of in-house stuff, but that kind of don't count because we like bro, we like family.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
So do you have like any hobbies, like anything that you do besides music that you spend a lot of time with?
I ain't gonna lie. In the last couple months, maybe last 2 months, I haven't been super heavy on my gym. I gained like 10 pounds because, you know, I was popping a couple brews back for Labor Day. You know what I'm saying?
You still a little skinny though.
Right, you know. But I like to work out. I can't say love because I got to get back to my 3-4 days a week. Working out, I like to meditate in the morning. I get up and for about an hour and just put my phone to the side, let it charge up, and just meditate. You know what I'm saying? I like to read. I've been reading a couple books to kind of get myself back into that.
Yeah.
Because I'm so glued to the damn phone so much. You know, I'm trying to break that.
Hey, that phone will take over you.
Yeah, it's always going off and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like you could be watching something, and, like it's kind of a distraction too. Cause like you just like, yeah, I'm gonna get on here for like 5 minutes. Next thing you know, 3 hours pass. Like,
yeah, man. One thing I have been doing a lot though. I got like a little dog. I may just go by myself. I go out there like roughing the mountain, a red mountain park with him, and I just go out into the woods, my nigga. The woods, it's just peace and tranquility, away from all that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just walk.
you need that shit, man. Like especially like in the environments that we, you know what I'm saying, we see on a day-to-day basis. Like niggas think like it's a lot of niggas like they don't have the experience shit that we have to deal with. Like,
yeah,
it's hectic. Nigga need that shit.
most definitely.
Hey, so look, man, the ladies that's, you know what I'm saying, tuning in and watching, they probably want to know, is he single? Is he seeing someone?
Nah, I'm kicking shit single right now.
He said kicking shit.
I'm kicking shit single.
All right. You hear him, ladies? Like, hit him up. He got the juice.
Right.
So who inspires you?
Musically or just in life?
Just period, overall. Like, I feel like when I say who inspires you, it's just like, who inspires you to be a better person, to excel as a better you?
You know, first I just, you know, every opportunity I get to wake up every morning and, you know, you hear about a nigga getting shot down or, you know what I'm saying, somebody on some, you know, just somebody passing away. God giving me the opportunity inspires me to go back and try to correct my wrongs, even if it was a small error from yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, that, you know, my dukes, you know what I'm saying, just seeing certain things that, you know, the people that care about you, you can count on your hand in your whole life how many people love you for you. They're going to love you for you, not for what you can do for them. So, my dukes.
Hey, man, yeah, man, shout out to your mama. Your mama is, like, very smart. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I much appreciate. Shout out my dukes. And you know me, I gotta keep myself motivated because if you ain't gonna get out and do it, no matter how many kids you got or what you got on your plate, it ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? But just seeing that the opportunity is there. You know, nigga ain't locked up. You know, nigga ain't in the hospital nowhere. You know, I got full use of my body. I'm not in a wheelchair. I'm not mentally brain dead. You know?
Take your time. Take your time.
You feel me? Just all of that, man. You know, and my rejections, bro. That's probably the most important thing. Like
that's encouragement.
You know,
that motivates you more.
Every female, everybody that tried to hold their nuts on you like you weren't worth shit or you weren't good enough to fuck with. That motivates you to like, okay.
You hear that, ladies? Y'all try to hold y'all nuts on him.
Yeah, you know, I mean, and like I said, it never fails when you get on your shit. All the fucked up shit that you did wrong or they ignored, they gonna be asking for a job application. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's for you to hold your ground and know who you are. I know who I am in a crowd full of niggas, a crowd full of people, or in a dark room by myself.
Woo!
So, yeah, you know. So yeah.
All right.
sure.
Gucci or Jeezy? Gucci or Jeezy?
You know, I'm a Gucci fan for sure. You know, but Gucci got his ass washed last night.
Most definitely.
But I blame the nigga who that was, DJ Holiday, whoever the DJ was had his lineup fucked up. He supposed to start off with some of the shit that he ended with. You know what I'm saying? Like, but overall, you know, I mean, niggas forgot. Artists get lost in time because of what's going on now. Yeah. Niggas forgot how hard Jesus was, bro. Like, Gucci was over there jigging to his shit. Niggas went, I don't know if niggas was hip, but Gucci couldn't help but jig to his shit. Like, and it's all respect, but I think Gucci went out sad when he put the truth out when he did, because it was just like, you know what I'm saying, you could just see the nigga like over there like, play true, because he get his ass washed. You know what I'm saying? But Gucci got hits, dog. Yeah. I mean, Gucci got a lot of shit. It was like 10 things. I'm like, nigga, play this in my head. And this nigga
This what got me, bro. Out of all the songs they played, the Bruno Mars track.
He lost before he could even get started. You feel me?
Bro, it's like, okay, look, so I'm thinking like, bro, if this one like versus war, y'all didn't have a history of beef, all this tension and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? If it was like some regular old person, right. Play the Bruno Mars track to show your, you know what I'm saying, your diversity, you know what I'm saying? Right. But this some shit, bro, it's like, hey, it's some real deal, serious, hey, play your hits, like play the gutter shit.
And Gucci really, I mean, not Gucci, but Jeezy really signed that nigga, you know. He could have played Stay Strapped. I mean, Gucci put out his card, and I mean, you know, Gucci probably my second favorite rapper of all time, but you know, he came off as a flat on your face type of nigga. When, you know, Gucci ain't got no songs like Soul Survivor and I mean all these different motivational songs like you feel you feel that shit like Jeezy. He put it out there when you feel it. Gucci on some a crash out kind of mentality sometimes, bro. Yeah. And you know, but that's still my nigga though. But he got his ass cream pie last night.
That shit was crazy though, man. That shit was. I was going for Gucci, bro. I was like, I had to like, but you know what? He lost. He
didn't just lose now. I mean, the way that shit looked, he looked helpless up though.
I don't think he came in trying to win nothing. I think he came in with a certain mentality to like get his point across in a certain way.
Right.
I don't think he was thinking about like trying to win it. But the people that's watching me like, man, why you? But he like, man, I'm finna put this message out here to the world about this nigga Jesus.
Right. Yeah. You know.
But yeah, man. So yeah. Have you ever had any near-death experience?
I done been caught in some crossfire, you know what I'm saying, before, but like as far as like near-death, I wouldn't say that. I done had some fucked up dreams to where, you know what I'm saying, a nigga got caught in some shit like that, but, you know, I done been caught in some crossfire before. I didn't feel like I was gonna die, you know, shit like that, but I usually try to stay clear of all the fuck shit.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
What's the best advice you was ever given?
Man. Shit, The first thing that I could really, I mean, it's so much. It depends on what we were talking about. But somebody told me one time, or my uncle told me one time, you know, Maya Angelou said, when somebody shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Yeah. You know, that's a good thing. It's so much, man, because I can give a lot of niggas advice. But, I mean, it's so much that I got put into me. But, you know, man, I had to come back to that one.
I mean, that's a good one. That's one I think about every now and then. Like, someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Yeah, it just depends on, you know, if you're talking about dealing with people, dealing with love or heartbreak or just dealing about life, you know. I guess one thing somebody told me, you know, it's subjective, but, you know, always know it's your first mind. You know what I'm saying? We tend to overthink stuff so much that if we fall out of place. So, yeah.
Yeah. Coronavirus. What's your take? What you think? How you feel about the whole situation?
Personally, I feel like it's real. I mean, it's obviously real. You know, I feel like it was put in place though. It was staged, not staged, but it was planned. I feel like I feel like it was planned out. You know, now they talking about, you know, having vaccines, but they had the Spanish flu in 1918. You know, and they survived that with light years less technology and resources. So, I mean, it's definitely real, and a lot of people have died. But I mean, right now I feel like, you know, I don't, you know, I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan. I like the Dragon Ball Z shit. And there was a scene at the end of the series when Goku was trying to charge up the spirit bomb or whatever, and the humans wouldn't give him the energy. And he was like, y'all stubborn motherfuckers. I'm trying to save us. And that's how I feel about America right now. You know, people going out and doing all this and just saying, if people were to follow the regulations of the shit, we probably been off about it.
Yeah.
You know, but they being stubborn, and that's one thing the other countries don't understand about America. You got all these resources, but you just goddamn misusing them. When this motherfucker is really just trying to scrape up a quarter of what you got to survive in different countries. So,
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that. You know, it's real though. You know, I think people should wear their mask, but at the same time, you know, I kind of been social distancing. You know, I don't really too tough fuck with too many folks no more. So
Yeah.
yeah.
If you wasn't doing music right now, what would you be doing?
Probably still off in school somewhere or working in the mines in Texas or some shit. I thought about doing it, and I had an offer to do that a couple years ago. But I don't know how that would work with COVID. You know what I'm saying? But probably just doing some, you know, having some kind of entrepreneur thing. I would have ventured off into doing something, but I mean, music snatched me up fast, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
What's the most trouble you ever got into?
Well, maybe 2 occasions. You know, I don't know if I can speak on the first one, but
Yeah, don't do that.
yeah, you know. But the second one, I almost got caught up with somebody in the wrong place at the wrong time.
All right.
Shit like that.
So it's like with a female or just a
person.
whole other?
It's
Okay,
yeah.
I got you. If you could go to heaven and visit anyone, who would it be?
My grandma, my grandma's birthday. Well, both of my grandmas. You know, my grandma's birthday died when I was 2. My mom's mom died before I was born. So I never really got to feel the essence. And I see a lot of my partners don't have fathers. You feel me? I had a pop. You feel me? But it was more of a, you know, I always see how people go around their grandma. You know, I always wanted to know if granny could cook, or you know, just how was she? Was she nurturing? Was she, you know, just
That TLC from your grandma, it hit a little different.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know, the grannies.
If you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
I guess the approach you have to take to get into the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like you pretty much gotta sell your soul. Not in that sense,
Literally.
necessarily, but you know you gotta, a lot of things you believe in, you gotta let go. You know what I'm saying? Like if you felt any way about the LGBTQ community or anything along the lines of that, you can't talk about that. You gotta co-sign that.
Yeah.
You feel me? You gotta co-sign the fuckery, you know, that these dudes out here doing or whatever. You gotta co-sign certain things if you want to find your place in there. You just get in line. You can't really make a way, and it's, you know, I mean, everybody see what's really going on and the kind of the shit, the agenda they pushing out.
You gotta kind of follow suit. Like,
Right,
you can't really be honest about everything that you see.
Right, exactly.
So
You can't really be honest, but I mean, you know, that's why I say it's to the point to where you got certain cats that ain't trying to be mainstream but got their own stream of income and still got a voice in the music game. You feel me?
Cause I feel like a lot of guys out there, man, like they're not studying none of this whole mainstream or look at me type shit. Like niggas out there that really like love music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They find a peace in it, like it's therapeutic, and they engage in it that way.
Right.
They're not with all the gimmicks.
Yeah, all that mainstream shit, you know, clout don't equal up to dollars. That's why I be telling these cats, I'm like, bro, just cause so-and-so look like he got all the VVs in the teeth and all this and that nigga, man, a lot of these niggas don't have good business and good paperwork. They just sign these deals because they trying to get up out their struggle. Business and paperwork is the most important thing. That's why everybody, even if you don't have you feel me, you're not a rapper, you should always have your own business, a source to where you can put your money, or just relearn about paperwork. We have unlimited knowledge on our phones, but niggas.
You hear this guy?
For real, we got unlimited knowledge, but niggas would rather go see who got the fight on Facebook. Like,
Yeah. Hey man, you spend a real spill now.
For sure, you know. Yeah.
Hey, so what's next for you?
like I said, I'm building my team right now, the 247, you know, Everyday Hustle team. I want to start this sort of like a podcast, but like maybe a Everyday Hustle one-on-one where we talk about, see, I don't want to just talk about music because it can get stagnant, but I want to talk about sports or, you know, maybe just certain hearing up politics or just different things to where I want to have my own little side podcast type of thing. And just, you know, venture off into different areas.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, as you can see, you know what I'm saying, I started out making beats, and you know, I love making beats, bro. It's like, I don't really even think about like, oh, I'm trying to get famous. Like, it started off with me just being like, it was like an escape,
right,
from all the shit I had going on in my life,
right.
And then, you know, I was like, I had homies like, man, you need to start trying to take that shit serious and try to make money off. I'm like, all right, yeah, it's cool, but in the back of my head, like, I'm still doing it for peace. But at the same time, like, during these time frames, I just started trying to think like different ways, like, to make the income. Something that I can do that's like, it's still easy. You know what I'm saying? Something I was like still in tune with. When big of it wasn't big of like a hassle. So,
right.
But doing this, like, you know what I'm saying, I love doing this though. You know, so I still meet different people, you know what I'm saying, see how their mind frame is and what they think about certain things. So
I'm just like you said, if you have something you do, like, and that's probably the best advice I can give anybody trying to make money off something that feels natural. If you like to play video games or be on the Fortnite or whatever, monetize that. Go sign up for the tournaments, train hard, my nigga, you know, whatever you use to elevate your gameplay, and go and get into the tournament. If you like to cook, go take some culinary classes and go monetize that. Go see, I mean, look at these girls out here selling plates on Facebook. Tag niggas in it. Because once somebody buy that plate and somebody co-sign it, somebody's going to send somebody else to buy your food.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, whatever you do, monetize.
Like, it's even kids. Bro, it's kids, like, they be on YouTube just playing with toys.
Yeah.
And, like, they got millions of views, like, off of other kids. Off other kids watching these other kids playing with toys.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I feel like anything that you find peace in, bro, you can monetize off of it.
Yeah.
Hair, nails, music, cooking.
Anything.
All that. Alright, so look, we finna go wrap this mug up. But is there any type of message you want to give out to your supporters?
I really appreciate everybody who been supporting me, man. You know, it's been a long journey, and, you know, we just really getting started. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who you know what I'm saying, who done donated toward me or toward the cause or whatever, or who even just took their time out to go check out a video or a snippet or a song or whatever, man. You know, it's gonna come back tenfold, I promise. You feel me? And like I said, whoever's watching this, stay focused, stay on the grind. You feel me? Try to stay away from as much bullshit and elevate yourself as far as you can. Cause you the only one that controls what you do.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the
yes, sir.
So just keep working. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
look. The last video you did was
Misunderstood.
Hey, and this gonna be the last video we play at the end of this, and we out.
Okay. Yeah, check it out.
These niggas so shady, I want the Mercedes. That hoe suck a dick in the back of a Challenger. How in the fuck I'ma call her a lady? Ain't nothing for free, nigga, you gotta pay me. I move by myself, I don't need me no pots. Sylvester Stallone in the booth, I'm like Rocky. I'm keeping your secrets, I won't tell nobody. Cause niggas might snitch when they bro like Tekashi. I feel like a grown woman, cause I'm misunderstood. We was struggling trying to make it, so we did the best we could. I told myself, Juice, these niggas ain't fucking with you, but she gon' pop it when I blow like a album. Yeah. She got an ass, I wanna grab it. Most of these bitches be fucking for cabbage. I know some niggas that serial killers, but I can't be tricking with no silly rabbits. These niggas be hating, but watch from a distance or stop all the violence. I wanna see unity. I want my crib in the gated community. Hoe ass nigga, that's who I refuse to be. I'm in the hood, I seen 12 on First Street. Up early mornings, I never get no sleep. I'm not a gymnast, but I'm finna make this money flip and land on both feet. Why is you spending your money on shawty and she suck a dick in her car with a nigga that don't even got one? If I'ma do it, I do it colossal. Beefing with you is like putting that hamburger patty inside an Impossible Whopper. I see the world for what it is. The more I get older, my guardian angel look over my shoulder. They hit my song and they know I got talent. Now all I'ma need is some public exposure. When you show love, they start fucking you over. You run up on me, then that shit gon' be over. I got love for some niggas that I had to cut out. Me and Shawty ain't work out, but she gon' say it's my fault. Me and Scooby was making songs in his mama house. I just run it up and buy mama a house. These niggas so shady, I want the Mercedes. That hoe suck a dick in the back of a Challenger. How in the fuck I'ma call her a lady? Ain't nothing for free, nigga, you gotta pay me. I move by myself, I don't need me no pots. Sylvester Stallone in the booth, I'm like Rocky. I'm keeping your secrets, I won't tell nobody. Cause niggas might snitch when they brought like Takashi. I feel like a grown woman, cause I'm misunderstood. We was struggling trying to make it, so we did the best we could. I told myself, Juice, these niggas ain't fucking with you, but she gon' pop it when I blow like a album.